Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another special unboxing video by your boy here, ACG Afro Car Guy. This, and I know I say that pretty much in every video, but I'm gonna just keep saying it because every video is special when I make them because it's always something different I'm showing you guys or about to do for you guys. So the reason I say this video is special is because this is the last video that will be using my old recording setup. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, it's a little backstory on who I am as a content creator. I've been using I think it's an iPhone XS Max, iPhone 11. This I've been using one of the most recent iPhones to do most of my recording for just about all my videos for the past year and a half. And it's gotten to the point now, the iPhone just can't do everything I need to do anymore. You know, I've outgrown it. We've done a great job as far as getting the ball rolling, but this day was inevitable, I guess you would say. Thanos meme. So with that being said, doing a little extra research and stuff, I looked into more of an evolutionary standpoint for all my current equipments, like my gimbals, my suction cup mounts, my actual camera, my rigs and stuff like that. And I found all the suitable steps to make those things better than what I currently have them as. Big shout out to that dude in blue for allowing me the opportunity to see how he does his craft and then giving me the vision I need to see where I need to go with my current craft. So I got several boxes here from Amazon, all with several of my newest things that I'll be using for my new setup. And you will begin to start seeing the evolution for the channel as far as like, I guess my quality or my I guess my approach to how I do my videos and stuff. But this is the final and last video you guys will see off my iPhone as we move to our new setups. So let's jump into these unboxings, all right? So to keep it special for everybody, I did not open any of the boxes because I wanted this to be kind of a we're all experiencing at the same time type of deal. Of course, I know exactly what I ordered, so it's all gonna be a big surprise for y'all, but like I said, I still want that initial excitement to be there. Okay, I lied, I opened one box, but I'll put it back if everything else came for this video, so it's still kind of a surprise. Camera. So to take place of my camera, I went with a Canon EOS M50 creator kit, obviously because you know I need the microphone and stuff like that, and that's what comes with this kit is more than just the camera itself. You get the microphone, the actual camera, battery pack. It's a starter kit for video creators, so you get the idea. So I went with this kit off of Amazon. I also went with, since I no longer can use my current Zhiyun gimbal for my phone in a situation, I needed to step that up as well. So the evolutionary standpoint for this is now this. This is a Zhiyun Weebil S. Again, like I said, I'll go into more detail as we keep, unboxing. I'm gonna slide this over here. And same deal with how I record stuff inside the cars. Before, I would attach my suction cup mount and place the phone inside the holster, you get that? Place the phone inside the clamp to hold the phone and record me as I'm driving and talking. You kind of get where I'm going with this. So now that obviously I can't use this anymore with a legitimate camera, I had to step that up as well. So the evolutionary standpoint for this is the Delkin device Fat Gecko triple mount. I'll explain to y'all why I went with something, I guess you'd say this excessive, but just know I saw this more beneficial than other options. But I saw this in action when I was getting my review done by David, and I fell in love with the capabilities of it. So the first unboxing right here, aside from those, box number 3 is this box number 3? No, box number 2. This was not an evolutionary standpoint. This is an all new revolution as far as like how I want to start approaching a lot of my content creation. This is a DJI Mini 2, DJI, I hope I said that right, DJI Mini 2. Just know it's a drone. It's a very capable drone. So sit that there. And in our final box, I actually kind of forgot what I ordered in the final box. Wait, I remember now. Same type of deal. This is an evolutionary standpoint. When I record most of my intro footage for a lot of the car reviews I do, I have a phone rig that pretty much does this, and the phone's in the center, you're moving it around, doing that type of stuff. can't use that for a camera, obviously. So again, the evolutionary standpoint for that is a full-on rig, a Neewer camera rig. Hold up, 1 second. Well, we'll go in more detail about that. So this is the new lineup of equipment to bring you guys even more content, a much more of a quality approach. Let's get into it. Okay. This is the Canon M50 Video Creator Kit. This kit was recommended to me by David Patterson, aka That Dude in Blue, for its versatile capabilities as far as, I guess, what YouTubers would need. So I guess I've never been shy to include y'all in on pricing and things like that. So this video creator kit itself goes for about altogether $750 on Amazon. This entire kit, that, like I said, that includes an SD card, 32 gigabytes, the actual camera, and a Rode Video Mic Go microphone. You can get the camera itself for about $400 to $500. Don't quote me on that. But it's recommended if you're gonna be doing video creating, you might as well just go ahead and ship out the extra money to get the full-on kit. Yeah, Amazon did great, guys. I ordered all this yesterday and it all came literally next day. So that's pretty impressive, especially the magnitude of things that I just bought for the channel. In the creator kit, you'll be getting 3 things. Here we got the Rode microphone. It also comes with like a special type of rubber cradle to help, you know, isolate noise and background shutter and stuff like things you don't want to hear while watching a video. So I'm real happy to finally have one of these because it gets real annoying hearing wind noises, pretty much unnecessary noises I don't want to hear when it comes to creating my videos and stuff like that. Super cool, super cool. I don't know how much these usually go for by themselves, but they have to be a lot if, you know, it kicks up that price tag at about $750 for this kit, because there's not really much that comes in here other than an SD card, and I don't know how much these go for either because this is still all brand new to me as well. But yeah, and here is the prize and joy, the Canon EOS M50. Not gonna lie to you guys, again, I don't know nothing about cameras, or I get the basic idea of everything I just ordered, but this is still all new, so it's still gonna be a learning curve. So, okay. So it's a 24.1 megapixel, dual pixel AF, APS-C, a viewfinder, variable angle LCD, Wi-Fi, and NFC Bluetooth compatible. Things you guys may understand or may not understand, but hey, let's pop this bad boy open. So like anything, you get a bunch of paperwork, manuals, probably warranties and stuff like that, company things, and then this is so cool! My new camera, guys! So, as you can probably tell, this camera is not nothing massive, but like I said, its capabilities are what's massive. Super light, looks really nice, wow. Wow. One of my biggest things, and I guess this may sound trivial? I guess this may seem kind of like really, but it may not be, but I really wanted whatever camera I got next to not only be capable of doing what I need to do as far as video creating, I really wanted to have this flip screen. Look at that. So now I can record, you know, and still have the camera facing this way and see what I'm recording. And it makes it a lot more easier because the issue with the iPhone was the front facing camera has much more quality than the face-facing camera. So sometimes it's kind of hard to show different perspectives because I can't always see what the camera itself is seeing. So sometimes I'm just full sending it. But having this multiple screen angle action is gonna make things much more streamlined as far as how I do things. Ah, this is amazing, guys. We get a strap, of course, for our neck and stuff. Here's our battery pack charger. And here is our actual battery. And here's the piece of resistance, our lens. I realize now I'm gonna need a camera bag or something to carry all my stuff now. Wow. Oh, this is weird. Wow. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get this back in the box and move on to the next unboxing. Nice. So much trash. So many boxes. Okay, next up on the list is, I would like to say, will be holding my camera when I do my car reviews now, is this Fat Gecko triple mount suction cup mount kit. Let's see if we can crack this open for you guys. Ah, nice. Not too complicated. You know, a lot of these plastic containers come like freaking steel containers. I don't know why I make them so hard to open up. Okay. So, like I said before, where did it go? This is taking the place of this. Whenever I'm inside my car doing a review, it was always easier to use this to record most of the videos instead of buying like a legitimate mount for my phone, because at the end of the day, this is a mount for the phone. But I can't use this for a camera. So after spending the day with David, I saw him use this in action, and I wasn't springing towards it at first when I found it online, only because of how robust and excessive I thought it was for a camera so small. But looking further online, it looks as if this entire kit comes as two different pieces. You can find this section online by itself and the two suction cup mount thing online by itself. So it only makes sense to buy them all at the same time, so I can detach them like I'm gonna show you now. Let's see what we got here. And if my theory is correct, what do you know? We have two different separate mounts at the same time to pretty much do the same job without being too excessive. So I can use this by itself, or I can use this by itself. And if things get real sketchy, I can use them in combination to make things more stabilized. From what the picture shows on the packaging, I believe this is actually go on the outside of cars. I don't know how rarely I'm gonna do that with my camera. That's why they have GoPros and stuff, but push come to shove, I can put it on the outside of a vehicle. And looking at it now, some really strong material, guys. I thought it was all like hard plastic. No, it's a combination of like metal and hard plastic, so it's very sturdy. Like I said, for a camera my size, it's overkill, but I'd rather overkill than underkill. I hope that makes sense. This goes for about $92, so you might as well just say $100 on Amazon. But like I said, they are sold as like a singular unit, and then there's one big unit to come with both of them at the same time, like I bought. I recommend buying both of them at the same time. That way you can split them apart, and if you need both, you have both accesses. So it's better to have it than not to have it. But more or less, like a GoPro mount, pretty much. You have different sections you can squeeze to make it tighter and looser and stuff like that. And like I said, at the end of the day, you can connect it back to the main housing. So like I said, this could go inside the vehicle in any angle you may need. I'm clearly not very good with it right now, so I'll be figuring it out as I go. All right. Next up on the list, I'm gonna get this out of the way since it is more of a smaller. Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. So I had to go back in time and adjust some things because stuff happened in the future that I had to go back and fix. So don't freak out. So I guess since I'm in the past, I was currently saying, what's coming up next? Well, what's up next is something I guess that I would have needed anyways with upgrading all my equipment. A new laptop. By the time you're watching this, I attempted to upload this video like 3 times already, and I failed at every attempt. So, building the time machine that I did to go back in time to fix this situation, it only makes sense for me to get a new laptop because mine can no longer handle the processing and all the other extra stuff I do to create these videos. So, had to step that up as well. So the new evolution to my previous laptop, some of you might have guessed it was only a matter of time, I couldn't help myself. A MacBook Pro. Can definitely say this was not within my budget when I originally planned on revamping all my gear, but I can't edit if I don't have a laptop that can handle what I do now. So, had to bite the bullet for you guys to make this happen. So let's get into it. So I purchased this for about, I've had this for about 2 days now. Schedule's just that busy where I just haven't had time to open it, but I guess that makes it work for this video because we both get to experience the unboxing together. So, like most Apple products, you get a nice, clean, little, simplistic type of box. I went with an 8 gigabytes unified memory and 256 gigabytes of memory. Don't truly know what that means. I'm guessing the 256 is the overall memory and the 8 gigabytes could be the RAM. Correct me if I am wrong. This is a 13-inch screen, retina display, you know, all the fancy bells and whistles. And this has that M1 Apple chip in it. So I'm pretty sure this can handle most of what we'll be doing. Okay. Ooh, so crisp. Like a kid on Christmas. Oh my God. All right. Get that trash out the way. Slide that over here. All right, so now we're gonna slide this bad boy open. Oh, snap. Suspense is killing me. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh wow, it's right here. It is, okay. All right. Oh my God, it's so weird because it's literally packaged as if it were an iPhone, if that makes sense. Wow, okay. Ooh. I went with I think this is codenamed Space Gray. Had to do a little something different, I guess. Didn't want to get everything everybody else got. Wow. No way. This is the Pro? It looks just like the Air. Wow, guys, look how skinny it is. That is freaky. That is freaky. Okay, I'll put that here. That's weird. That is, I did not expect it to be that compact. Okay, so now, this is pretty much the startup or quick startup paperwork to get you an idea of what's going to happen once you turn it on. Of course, you got to get the stickers. I mean, come on, what would I do without making an expensive purchase without stickers? And for all those wondering what the price tag on this rolled in as, because like I said, everything else in the video I gave y'all price tags. Oof. This comes in at about $1,300, and that's on the cheap end. It could go up to about $1,700, I want to say, for the most expensive model, and like I said, that's going to be about a 14 gigabyte RAM and about 512 gigabytes of memory. But the downfall to that one is it comes with the I think the Intel 8's processor. Again, quote me if I'm wrong. Whereas this one and the middle ground version of this one comes with the M1 Apple chip inside of it. The middle ground one comes in at about $1,500, $1,400 around there. I went with the cheapest because I think it was just more practical that way. As far as me needing more storage, I could just get a external drive and kind of just make it up as we go. Like I said, didn't really want to spend that type of money, but I know it was more of an investment up front, and the long-term effects of it will begin to gather back. So I'm still super excited because I've never had any of this type of stuff before. So this is gonna be fun, and this is gonna be really fun. Okay, so of course, like any other Apple product, you also receive the charger unit, the wall adapter, and we have the actual. It's just so simplistic, and you have the actual outlet for the laptop and the wall adapter. I believe this is what everyone's going to now is USB-C. I don't get the deal why we're doing it, but It's a pretty seamless type of thing, meaning you can plug it in either way, or either vice versa, and it'll always be correct because it's the same on both ends. You don't have to make sure you're plugging it in the right direction because either way it's gonna plug into it. And that's pretty much all that comes in it. Most Apple products are very, very simple as far as like what they give you and what to go with, but we all know it kicks out a lot of capability. Okay, now moving on to what this is. So if you ever purchase, and this is my first purchase of an Apple product like this, if you ever purchase any newer Apple product, it doesn't come with what you expect on a normal laptop, and that being so USB ports, HDMI ports, you know, things normal laptops will come with, because Apple is so simplistic. So they give you two what would you call that? USB-C ports, but clearly you can't plug a HDMI cord or a flash drive into that. So I had to chip out an extra 80 bucks to pick up this hyperdrive Soul 7-in-1 USB-C hub. And what this does is pretty much going to allow me to plug into that USB-C port, but still give me the functionality of a normal laptop at that point, meaning I have my USB ports, SD ports, pretty much give me more accessibility for the laptop. More practicality, I guess you could say. And yeah, as far as me opening it up, I'm not gonna go into all that great detail on that because this is just an unboxing video, but this is gonna be new laptop running all my new gear. And as far as the editing software I'm now currently using is going to be Adobe Premiere. That is around a $300 year subscription, but they go by month. So I think it's about $20 a month for the basic system, and that's what I'm gonna go with and see where it goes from there. I think this laptop's gonna handle that just fine. And as far as this video, this is what's probably gonna be edited through this and Adobe. So all that being said, let's get back to your regular scheduled program and back to normal. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Next up is the new rig for the camera for me to get more of my in control type of camera movements, if that makes sense. And somewhere I guess to just store the camera so it isn't just sitting outside by itself. So here we go. This was about $75 off of Amazon. I love Amazon as recently. There's just some nice stuff on there, man. So this is about $75. It's I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but I could be. It's called a Neewer camera rig. Seems pretty top tier as of now. Get that out of the way. Oh wow. So now I hope you guys have the clear understanding of what I meant as far as a rig. You get where I'm going with this now. Nice build quality. Feels like aluminum or some type of metal. Definitely not too much plastic going on. Somewhere to screw the camera into. It also comes with, you know, obviously instructions. A few L wrenches and bolts. What's this? I have no idea what this is yet, but I'm sure we'll be finding out pretty soon. And I know for sure this is just to mount to the top so you can have somewhere to hook it up with. Definitely liking it a lot so far. It feels very sturdy and it just seems much more professional than obviously my previous setup. I think these are just guards to protect the actual lens itself, but this is the Neewer camera rig. Very nice quality, nice grips, loving everything about it. Can't wait to put it to use. Okay, so now I know you guys are ready for the big boy stuff, because I am too. Say hello to the big brother, or the big evolutionary step to my previous gimbal. So before I had to step it up, I forget the exact name of this one. It's nowhere on it. But this was about $80 when I bought it. Is that right there? The Zhiyun Smooth Q, I believe what it is. This is about $80 when I bought it about a year and a half ago. It does a nice job. Have met its limitations pretty quickly, but as far as something for the price, I think it was a nice bang for your buck. But I'm officially out of it, grown out of it, and I can't use this for my actual camera setup. So, sticking with Zhiyun, I went with the Weebil S. The Weebil S comes in at about $350, I want to say, give or take, also from Amazon. I was stuck between this or the Crane S, which is about $700. Major price difference, but I was curious to see what was the difference between this gimbal versus, you know, the much more expensive one. And again, with me having such a, I guess you could say, entry-level camera, I didn't really justify the extra $200-something price tag for the Crane S over this when it pretty much does the exact same thing as the Crane S. We'll see in the future if I do want to upgrade to the Crane S, but as of now, this does everything I need within the price range I want it to stay within. Actually, it saved me a few bucks because I was gonna go with the Crane S until I found this one and compared them. So let's crack it open. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man. So now, I don't think this container is permanent, but it looks pretty darn nice for something that may be temporary. This is next level, guys. I thank y'all so much for watching my videos and getting me to the point of obtaining stuff like this, because this is, I just can't even comprehend right now. Okay. So it looks like it comes with rechargeable batteries, 2 rechargeable battery cells, okay. I do know from watching the videos what most of this stuff is. This is the floor mount thingy. I'm going to go like that. Cool. Okay. I think I'm worried about how to put all this back up in the same positions. All right. Don't know what this is. Okay. Something else I have no idea what it is. Definitely gonna need some type of carrying case fairly soon. This has all the USB connectors we will need for the system. And here is the actual system. Wow. I'm impressed. I am like really impressed. So obviously I can't tell y'all too much because, you know, I don't know anything about it just yet. But what I can tell you is it feels dead on to what the price tag says. It has a nice mixture of metal parts and plastic parts. Doesn't seem overly complicated like the Crane S does. The gimbal attachments seem to be locked in place to make it for easier storage. Nice. And oh man, I just don't even know what to think yet. One of my biggest things that I wanted over the Crane, well, I wanted from the Crane S, and you might think this is silly, but this attachment right here. So I can do more of these low angle shots with it like this. And makes for steadier camera motions, so. Oh my God, I can't wait. That's so freaking awesome. Maybe one day we'll get that Crane S, guys, maybe one day. Okay, let's put this back in this packaging and move on to the next. Now last but not least is an all new game changer for the channel is the new drone. The DJI Mini 2. Big shout out to one of my buds. Let me see if I can remember specifically. I think it's Yim. He has this drone himself, and after seeing it in action, I was hard pressed to say no to it. It is a very capable system for something so freaking small. Let's get out of this packaging though. This is the Fly More combo. This comes in at about $630, I want to say. Yeah, about $630. You can save about $200 if you get the drone itself. I opted out for this one because this is the one that my friend has, and I like the way his setup was. What comes in this kit over the $400 one is you get an actual carrying case and a lot more goodies than you would just simply the drone and the remote controller for it. This is almost designer. So inside the carrying case, we have the remote. And just look at how small that is, guys. And you will soon see the capabilities of it, because this thing is gnarly. Wow, here's the drone. Looks even smaller than the one my friend had, to be honest. Nice that it came without packaging and stuff like that. Some more accessories. And more stuff like paperwork and things like that. One little hang up, I don't like how this bag opens. It's kind of restricting because you kind of like you're forcing it when you shouldn't have to. That's what it's feeling like. But yeah, other than that, no, it's still nice. Could have been a little more flexible, but for the most part, it's nice that they gave you a bag to begin with. So let's look further into what's in front of us. So like I said, here we have the controller. That's wild. So much to learn. Whew. Wow. Comes inside the accessory bag. You know, guys, I'm not gonna take all this out because honestly, it's kind of self-explanatory. Little battery charger kit for everything. This one in specific comes with a wing guard to make for easy storage too. That way the wings ain't just flapping around everywhere when you're trying to put it away. But ultimately, this is the new setup, guys. So with the coming videos, I will start using all my new equipment. I like to say the next uploaded video would have to be the newest recording setup. So stay tuned. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm kind of out of it. I'm just like in shock by all of this. This is just awesome. Again, thank you guys for watching my videos and allowing me to get to this point of this. It's just crazy. Due to school and my current work schedule, I'm battling to keep the videos up every week, but worst case scenario, it might become every other 2 weeks the upload is made, depending, you know, it's how crazy my schedule is and stuff like that. But again, I want to thank you guys so much for allowing me to hold that dream and getting to this point of creation, man. This is truly awesome. That'll just about do it for this week's upload. If you have any questions about any of the items I've purchased, feel free to DM me, message me through Instagram, through the comment sections. I'll catch y'all next time, and remember, hold that dream.